Supreme Court ruling sparks fresh twist in Rivers State political crisis. The political crisis in Rivers State deepened on Friday as the Supreme Court affirmed Martin Amaewhule and 26 others as legitimate members of the State House of Assembly. The ruling, delivered in Abuja, triggered celebrations among supporters of the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike. The 27 pro-Wike lawmakers, the primary beneficiaries of the judgment, swiftly held a plenary session upon hearing the verdict. In a viral video, Wike was seen rejoicing alongside his allies, including former and serving senators such as Alwell Onyesom, Magnus Abe, Kelechi Nwogu, Emeka Woke, and Chibudom Nuche. They sang and danced in gratitude for the court's decision. Wike, a victory for democracy. Reacting to the judgment, Wike described it as a triumph for democracy and the people of Rivers State. He emphasized that governance must remain lawful and accountable, stressing that budgets should only be presented to a duly constituted legislature. "Let's give God the glory. This victory is for everyone and for the state's best interests," he stated. He criticized Governor Siminalayi Fubara, accusing him of attempting to dismantle the legislative arm of government. Supreme Court condemns governor's actions. A 5-member Supreme Court panel upheld the legality of the Amaewhule-led assembly, ruling that it was unconstitutional for Governor Fubara to work with only 4 out of 31 lawmakers. The justices condemned the demolition of the Rivers State House of Assembly, stating it was an unlawful act meant to prevent the 27 lawmakers from convening. 4 members cannot constitute a valid House of Assembly in defiance of a subsisting court order, the court ruled. Justice Emmanuel Agim further ordered the reinstatement of the clerk and deputy clerk of the Assembly, who had been unlawfully removed from office. Berating the governor's actions, Agim said, "It is sheer executive indiscipline. This is a joke taken too far." The court insisted that the 27 lawmakers must be allowed to resume their legislative duties without interference. The government cannot function without all 3 arms. The governor's illegal actions cannot be justified, the judgment declared. Additionally, the Supreme Court imposed a N5 million fine on Fubara. Federal funding blocked over legislative crisis. In a related ruling, the Supreme Court barred the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and the Accountant General of the Federation from releasing funds to Rivers State until the House of Assembly is properly constituted in line with the 1999 Constitution. Justice Agim reaffirmed a previous federal high court ruling that had restricted the state's access to financial allocations. On October 24, 2024, Justice Joyce Abdul-Malik had issued an order preventing the CBN from dispersing monthly funds to the state government. Court nullifies Rivers State LG elections. The Supreme Court also declared the October 5, 2024 local government elections in Rivers State invalid. Delivering judgment, Justice Jamilu Tukur nullified the polls, setting aside the Court of Appeals ruling that had overturned the trial court's verdict. The apex court reinstated the decision of the Federal High Court, which had earlier declared the elections void. The court found that the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission, RSIEC, failed to fulfill legal requirements before conducting the elections. Justice Peter Lifu of the Federal High Court in Abuja had previously restrained RSIEC from proceeding with the polls, ruling that the state's voter register must be updated before any local government election could take place.